Hi everyone, let's sing a new song today called Es tönen die Lieder. This is a German round. It's a really old round, and it is about springtime. In the song, there's a shepherd and he is in the fields playing his instrument. And I know it's an old song because this instrument was around during the Middle Ages. It is a relative of the modern day oboe, a member of the woodwind family. And here's a picture of his instrument called the shalmai. So you can see it almost looks like a weird version of our school recorders. So let's learn some of the text. Can you just say it after me? Es tönen die Lieder. Der Frühling kehrt wieder. Es spielet der Hirte auf seiner Schalmei. La 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 la. You'll get that part when I sing it for you. I have an English version that I really liked. Whoops, almost dropped my guitar. Repeat after me. With laughter and singing, the green earth is springing. The shepherd is piping. Again, it is spring. Let's give it a try. Es tönen die Lieder, der Frühling kehrt wieder. Es spielet der Hirte auf seiner Schalmei. La 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 la. With laughter and singing, the green earth is springing. The shepherd is piping. Again it is spring. La 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 la. Thanks. I hope you enjoy this next version as well.
Es tönen die Lieder, der Frühling kehrt wieder. Es spielet der Hirte auf seiner Schalmei. La 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 la. Es tönen die Lieder, der Frühling kehrt wieder. Sehr schön.
Hi everyone. Can you tell me what these symbols are called in music? Here's the first one. This is a treble clef, or sometimes a G clef. We talked about note naming on the G clef last week in our lesson. Here's another one. Have a guess? This is the music staff where all our notes are written. Let's do one more today. Any guesses for this one? Well, this is called a bass clef or an F clef. And today we're going to be talking about it. So if you didn't know what this one was yet, that's okay. Check it out. So in last week's recording, we talked about how to name notes in the treble clef. And we knew how to name them because the treble clef gave us a clue of what the letter name should be. This week we're going to talk about the bass clef. Now, bass clef notes are pitched lower, specifically the lower side from middle C all the way down. So if I have an instrument that's a double bass, for example, I would write the notes using the bass clef. If you're a piano player, you're going to see what's called the grand staff. Because on the piano, you play notes in the treble and notes in the bass at the same time. So you might have a note up here for one hand, and you might have some notes down here for the other. And that's how you know where to play them on the keyboard. So now on my screen, you could see two staffs, and they both have a bass clef. Like last week, we have to remember if our notes are a line note and a space note. And today we'll learn some of those clues on how to name the names. So let's do the spaces first. Up here on this bass clef staff, I'll write a little whole note in every space. And the letters of the spaces from the bottom to the top are A, C, E, G. This is my favorite saying to remember letter names. It's all cows eat grass. All cows eat grass. Pretty fun, right? Now down below, I'm going to draw the line notes. Starting from the bottom, line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5. And these letter names are G, B, D, F, and A. And the saying that I learned to remember these notes are, good boys do fine always. So we take the first letter, good boys do fine always. And you take the first letter of each of those words to name them from the bottom to the top. Pretty easy, right? So now let's test it out. Do the next activity with me. Okay, let's do a little practice together in the bass clef. I have some rhythm notes on my lines and spaces. Let's figure it out. This first one, I'm seeing that the line's going through it. It's a line note. The saying was, good boys do fine always. So I just start at the bottom. Good, first one. Good starts with G. That's the name of that note. Next one. It's another line note. Line's going right through the middle of that quarter note. Let's count up using the words of our saying. Good boys do. Do starts with D. That's our letter name. All right, friends, I'm going to let you try figuring out this one on your own. First, is it a line or space note? Next, think, what's the saying? All cows eat grass, or good boys do fine always. Last, climb up from the bottom with that saying in mind. Did you guess B, good boys? That's correct. This next one is a space note. It is in between the two lines. Our saying is, all cows eat grass. All cows eat grass. That must be a G. Looks like I wrote another line note. Going straight through. If you thought it's an A, you are correct. And last example, space note down here. Can you take a second and try to figure that one out by yourself? Okay, time's up. If you guessed A. You are correct. Check it out. This was our low A on the staff, and the note up here was our high A. Pretty neat. All right, have fun with the Kahoot this week. I made it a little easier for you guys, but it's only bass clef, okay? I'm excited to see how you do. It was great seeing you in music class today. Have a musical week.